Dear students, today we will solve few examples on direct labor remuneration system in Advanced Accounting and Auditing Paper 1 SY BCom SAM 3. Here is the question. From the following information, you are required to calculate the net wages bill as well as total wages cost and show necessary journal entries in financial accounts. Point number 1. As per time cards, the gross earnings of the workman is rupees 30,000. Number 2. The various deductions from the gross earnings are as under. First, employees' contribution to Provident Fund rupees 2,500. ESI, employees' contribution rupees 400. Advances against wages rupees 800. Cooperative dues rupees 600. Income tax rupees 500 and canteen charges rupees 100. Point number 3. Company's contributions to Provident Fund and ESI are rupees 2,500 and rupees 800 respectively. Dear students, from this information we are to calculate net wages bill as well as total wages cost of the company, and we will have to pass journal entries in financial accounts. Here is the solution. First, calculation of net wages bill, particulars, amount and amount. Gross earnings of the workman given in the question rupees 30,000. From gross earning we will make deductions of various items. First item, employees contribution to Provident Fund rupees 2,500. Employees contribution to ESI rupees 400. Advances against wages rupees 800. Cooperative dues rupees 600. Income tax rupees 500 and canteen charges rupees 100. So total deductions from gross earning amounts to rupees 4,900. So net wages payable to workmen for the month would amount rupees 25,100. Now we will calculate total wages cost to the company. First, gross earnings of the workmen rupees 30,000. In this we will add employers contribution to Provident Fund rupees 2,500 and number 2, employers contribution to ESI rupees 800, and total addition amounts to rupees 3,300, and total wages cost to the company amounts to rupees 33,300. Out of these 33,300, 25,100 is paid to workman. Now we will see journal entries in financial books. First, for payment of wages. Wages account debit rupees 33,300 to Provident Fund account. Here it is total, means contribution of employer plus contribution of employee rupees 5,000. To ESI account, total contribution of employer plus contribution of employee rupees 1,200. To advances against wages rupees 800. To cooperative dues rupees 600. To income tax act account rupees 500. To canteen charges 100 and to bank account rupees 25,100. Being wages due and paid rupees 33,300 less deduction for both employee and employers. Now payment of statutory dues. So our entry will be Provident Fund account debit rupees 5,000, ESI account debit rupees 1,200, cooperative dues account debit rupees 600, income tax account debit rupees 500, to bank account rupees 7,000 300, being amount paid to authorities of PF, ESI, cooperatives and income tax. Dear students, here you can check provident fund account is credited in first entry and is debited in second entry. So provident fund account will be closed for that particular month. Same way, ESI account will be closed for the month. Cooperative dues account will be closed in the month and income tax account will be closed in the month. Now we will see second example. A worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages and 6 hours on a scheme of payment by result. His day rate is rupees 75 per hour. The material cost of the product is rupees 40 and the overheads are recovered at 150% of the total direct wages. From this information, we are to calculate factory cost of the product under piecework plan, Halsey plan and Rowen plan. Dear students, here worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on a daily wages. So here 9 hours is our standard time or time allowed to complete the job, whereas 6 hours on a scheme of payment, matlab 6 hours are time taken, wage rate rupees 75. So here time taken by employee worker 6 hours, standard time or time allowed is equal to 9 hours. Therefore time saved by worker is equal to standard time minus time taken, that is 9 hours minus 6 hours is equal to 3 hours and wage rate rupees 75 per hour. Now first one, wages under piecework plan. So our formula is time taken multiply by wage rate. So time taken 6 hours multiply rupees 75. So piece wage amounts to rupees 450. Now number 2, earnings under Halsey premium plan. Our formula for earnings under Halsey plan is time taken multiply wage rate plus time saved multiply wage rate multiply 50%. Now let us put the necessary information in formula. Time taken by worker 6 hours multiply rupees 75 plus time saved by worker 3 hours multiply wage rate rupees 75 multiply 50%. So next step, 6 hours into 75 rupees, that is 450 rupees plus 3 hours into 75 rupees into 50% is equal to rupees 113. So total earnings under Halsey plan amounts to rupees 563. Now Rowen premium plan. Our formula for earnings is time taken multiply wage rate plus time taken multiply wage rate multiply time saved upon time allowed. So time taken by worker 6 hours multiply 75 rupees plus again 6 hours multiply 75 rupees multiply time saved 3 hours divide by time allowed 9 hours. Next step, so 450 plus rupees 450 multiply 3 by 9 hours. So final step, 450 rupees plus rupees 150. So total earnings under Rowen premium plan amounts to rupees 600. Now we will compute factory cost under 3 plans. So here is the statement, particulars under piece rate system, under Halsey premium plan and Rowen premium plan. First of all, material cost rupees 40 for all 3 plans plus labor cost under piece rate already we calculated rupees 450, under Halsey plan 563, under Rowen plan rupees 600. So our prime cost amount to rupees 490 under piece wage system, rupees 603 under Healthy Premium Plan and rupees 640 under Rowan Plan. And finally, overheads as 150 percentage of labor cost. So 150 percentage of 490 is 675, and same 150% of 603 is equal to 844, and 150 of 600 amounts to rupees 900. So our cost of production amounts to rupees 1165, rupees 1446 and rupees 1540 respectively. Now we will see another example. Mivan has taken 180 hours to complete a job. The wage rate per hour is rupees 10. If he received rupees 2160 as total wages according to Rowan Plan, what would be the amount of wages earned by him as per Healthy Plan? Students, here time taken by Mivan is rupees 180 hours. Standard time or time allowed is missing, that is question mark. Therefore, time saved would be question mark. And wage rate per hour rupees 10. And total earnings under Rowan Plan amounts to rupees 2160 rupees. So first we work out earnings under Rowan Premium Plan. So our formula is earnings is equal to time taken multiply wage rate plus time taken multiply wage rate multiply time saved upon time allowed. So total earnings under Rowan Premium Plan rupees 2160 is equal to 180 hours multiply rupees 10 plus again 180 hours multiply rupees 10 multiply time saved upon time allowed. Next step, rupees 2160 is equal to rupees 1800 plus rupees 1800 into time saved upon time allowed. So next step, rupees 2160 minus rupees 1800 is equal to 1800 time saved upon time allowed. So next step, 360 is equal to 1800 time saved upon time allowed. So next step we get 360 divided by 1800 is equal to time saved upon time allowed. If we reduce this, we will get time saved to time allowed ratio as 1 by 5, and therefore time taken to time allowed ratio is 4 by 5, that is 1 minus time saved to time allowed. 1 minus 1 by 5 is equal to 4 by 5. Now next step, as per 4 by 5, time taken is equal to 180 hours already given in our question. So as per 1 by 5, time saved would be question mark. So we get 180 hours into 1 by 5 into 5 by 4 is equal to 45 hours time saved. So time allowed is equal to time taken plus time saved, that is 180 hours plus 45 hours is equal to 225 hours. Now we will calculate wages under Healthy Premium Plan. So our formula for earning is time taken multiply wage rate plus standard time minus time taken, that is nothing but time saved, multiply wage rate multiply 50%. Now let us put figures in formula. So time taken 180 hours multiply 10 plus standard time 225 hours minus time taken 180 hours multiply rupees 10 multiply 50%. So next step we get 1800 rupees plus rupees 225. So wages under Healthy Premium Plan amounts to rupees 2025. That's all. Dear students, we will meet with few other sums on labor costing in next lecture. Thank you for watching this lecture.